Let's go! It's time! Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and up. In the jungle, we united up. Trippin' orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move rockin' on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes and you let the city know you rock 'em, yeah we got 'em, yeah we fought 'em. Like that black and orange up on 'em, single bottle, never stop it. To the beast and know 'em. Who they rockin' with the diamond stripes, flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen, we gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night.
Welcome to another episode of Bengals and Brews. I am Del Altman, joined by Zeke Natty himself, Greg Luther. What is up, buddy?
Zeke Natty, look, what Zach Taylor said yesterday, look, let's be for real here. I don't mean to cut to the chase, man. Let's be for real here. When he says we're happy with the team we have now.
Houday, Thomas.
Yeah, Houday, what's up, everybody? But, you know,
Thomas
I'm still confident. I'm still confident, Dale. I'm still confident. I'm still going along with Zeke Natty. Remember, Orlando Brown reached out to the Bengals, and they got a deal done. I think if Zeke really wants to, and he was willing to work something out, I think something could happen soon, man. I really honestly do.
Yeah, I'm doing good, but Zach Taylor definitely threw a little water on your fire there, didn't he?
Yeah, you know what he did, but well, now let's be realistic here. I saw Jake Lisco comment on this. Look, and not even Zeke Elliot, when he says we're happy with the team we have now, do you truly believe he's happy with Ossie, and all that as his only tight end? Hardly any running backs.
Yeah, I mean, that's a little coach speak with saying you're happy with the team you have now. But, you know, he said there's a lot of talented players out there. But then he went out of his way to be like, you know, basically that's not a thing. Like, they have not talked to Zeke at this point.
Right.
Is what it sounded like. You know, he's like, doesn't mean, like you said, doesn't mean it could happen today. They could talk to him.
People got mixed up, Dale. They acted like those are the three teams who wanted him. Those are the three teams that he wants to go to. There's a difference to that.
Yep.
So, you know, but like I say, though, man, if like all Joe Burrow has to do, who knew Zeke, I know for only 1 year, if Joe Burrow walked in Zach Taylor's office and said, I want Zeke on my team, what do you think they would do, honestly?
I mean, they would probably reach out and try to see what kind of money. But it doesn't seem like Burrow's that kind of guy to do that. He doesn't typically do it.
Well,
now Rowdy, our buddy, lives down by Clemson area in South Carolina. He said Zeke is washed up.
No, look, this is what I'm saying here and all that. I know Zeke is not going to be the player he once was. I don't want to pay him to be the player he once was. I want to pay for him the player he is now. He's still a great blocker. So, Matt, this is what I would love to see, and I don't think it's going to happen. Get Zeke as your P-Ryan type of guy. Let Mixon walk. Get a young kid in. And Zeke, by the way, according to a lot of Dallas Cowboys players, and even Troy Aikman said this, he is one of the best team locker room leaders ever. He's a very motivational guy. What better guy to have with that some young running back than Zeke Elliott? That is what I would personally do right there, is get a new running back and have Zeke Elliott be a mentor to him.
Yeah. And so I just, you know, I pulled some of the PFF stuff like I like to do. So we're talking more a P-Ryan replacement than anything is what we've all been saying if we bring him in. It should be for maybe $3 million.
Right.
1 year, $3 million. Let's see what you got, man. Can you fill P-Ryan's role at least this season? As hopefully you draft somebody and you're developing them. And sometimes rookies can step in at running back, but not always. So, and you don't want to rely on that. So, but Elliott, so his overall grade last year, according to PFF, was 68.3. P-Ryan was 72.9. And P-Ryan had, to me, and I'd say PFF, that would probably back it up, the best year of his career, in my opinion.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we read today why P-Ryan chose the Broncos because Sean Payton, the way he uses running backs, I mean, that was his first call in free agency. Sean Payton, one of the most well-respected coaches in NFL, that shows you that P-Ryan was not being ignored by a bunch of people. He was not being ignored. And you know what? No hard feelings towards P-Ryan. I'm happy for him. You know, I wish him nothing but the best, but that shows you how much he is valued.
Yeah, but the fact that, you know, Zeke, who it's like, well, he had such an awful year, you know, worst year of his career and P-Ryan's best year, and it's not that far off.
No.
So, you know, if you can get a little better out of Zeke, because like the run grades were not too far off, and then now the receiving grade, Zeke had a really low year with 38.4 grade, and Samaje had 62.3. Samaje had 47 targets though. Zeke only had 23 targets, which is by far like the lowest. I was looking at the past 4 years before that: 63 targets, 68 targets, 68 targets, 91 targets. And I would think he would get another 50 or 60 here in the receive, as a receiver. Mm-hmm. So I think his numbers would go up on that receiving grade the more opportunities that he got. And I think we would ask him to do that role more because he'd be in there during the third downs where he needs to pass block / run the routes.
Exactly. I was listening. I called in Austin Elmore today to talk about Zeke. I think some callers were saying, "Oh no, he's not going to do what Mixon did." And I called him and said, "Look, I'm not expecting to do what Mixon did. This is the Pirine deal." And one thing, Bengals and Bourbon pointed this out. I should have mentioned this when I called on the radio. We all forget our run game coordinator is Frank Pollock. He was the offensive line coach for that year or two. He was there in Dallas when that was maybe Zeke's best year or two he's ever been there. So he's got good connection here too. Zeke also does. Is Frank Pollock.
Some people in the chat here, Thomas and then Jerry, kind of like old beat up guys from Dallas. Because I mean, that's kind of the concern with Collins was the injuries and things like that. Huday to Kevin, Thomas saying Zeke's pretty washed. Rowdy, I want to say Rowdy, shout out for the $5 super chat, much appreciated, brother. But he said, Greg, he said we can sign Zeke to carry Burrow's backs.
Come on, guys. But no, that's my next question. Tell me about his injury history. I know the last 2 years he's been beat up, but like I say, I'm not asking him to be a full-time back or anything.
Well, I would have to deep dive into that, but I can just tell you then when I look at 2021, he still had 63 targets. He still had 1,000 yards rushing. He still had 10 touchdowns running the ball. So, you know what I mean? It's and the year before he had almost 1,000 yards. And the year before that he had 1,350. This is rushing. 1,357. Back in 2018, I know we're a long way from 2018. I'm not saying we're not. But that's the year he had over 1,400 rushing yards and almost 600 receiving yards. So, it's a guy who's done that in the NFL. He's not that anymore. But if you can get a portion of that to replace Pirine for $3 million on 1 year, and at least the talent's there, and maybe he's motivated, maybe the change of scenery. We've seen it before. Pac-Man bounced around the league, right? And had a lot of issues. He came here, he found a home, and he did really damn well. So I wouldn't completely count him out as having a resurgence of a year, but the expectations in a resurgence of a year is he's still probably your second back, and you hope he blocks well. Yeah, he has good hands, so he's known to have good hands. He helps you in the receiving game. You don't have to give him tons of carries. You don't have to put him on the field all the time to worry about, maybe those injuries. It's not like with Collins, he had to be out there every snap.
Yes.
Whereas Zeke, you can kind of manage that. Being running backs, you can have a platoon of 2 or 3 guys.
Right.
So,
just like how Dwight Freeney was used near the end of his career. He was a full-time starter with the Colts, one of the best pass rushers of all time. Dwight Freeney was. Like I've talked to you about this before. His last couple of years, he would go with the Cardinals, who were trying to win one, then the Falcons. They would put him in on certain situations on third down because they're like, look, I know you're not the player you once be, but I want to get every last bit of football I can out of you, whether it's even if it's 10 or 20% of the time. That's what I want to do with Zeke, is what they did, what Dwight Freeney did his last couple of years.
Yeah, and Jerome's saying, he can block. The goal line's another thing. I said, I still think he can catch passes. I think he can help you in the receiving game because, over his career, it's been 47 catches, 52, 54, 77 catches in that 2018 year. So last year he only had, like I said, he only had 23 targets. So he didn't have a lot of catches. He didn't get very many targets. Obviously, with us, because that they were using the other guy, the guy they franchise tagged, Tony Pollard, they used him a lot. So, and Kevin, a lot of gas in the tank. My buddy Cheeks, long time. No C.
Kevin, Chad, nice.
But he said he's hungry for rings. He made his money, and he'll be a dog. He thinks he would have a good season.
wasn't there already a report out that he's willing to be like a double, like, in a 2-back formation or some sort?
Yeah, like that. That's what he was saying. Like he's willing to come in and be in a platoon role and almost a backup role, and he wants to win a ring. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like shit, a lot of players want to win a Super Bowl in their career, and he's won a national championship with Ohio State, and he's not asked. Like that's the thing, Jerry. I wouldn't ask him to carry the load.
No
bunch. Like I know P. Ryan closed out games some. You still need somebody. That might be a guy in the draft. It might be Mixon that, I still think there's more in Mixon. Like I think a lot of pass blocking is effort too. And I want somebody that can run, catch passes, to do a little bit of everything. So
yes,
Mixon's still a quality player. If we keep Mixon, I'm perfectly fine with that.
Right. I don't know if realistically they can though, and all that. If they sign Zeke to 2 years, $4 million, I don't know. I don't know how that would work out. Here's the thing with Mixon. I'm going to get to Mixon quickly. I wonder if one of the main reasons they want to keep Mixon is because all the players want him still. Do you think that could be
it?
He's
a captain. The team loves him. He's one of those guys that pump the team up. Yeah, of course they want him around. That's a hard guy to let go of when he's been here for this run. And he had a little bit of a down year last year, but he had his best receiving year. And the year before, when we went to the Super Bowl, he had a fantastic year. So once again, when we're saying, well, Zeke, a couple years ago, look what he did. You can make the same argument with Joe Mixon. There's still a lot there.
All right, so Dale, you look, Joe Mixon, here's the difference between Mixon and Elliott. They're both the same age, but Joe still thinks we're treating Joe like he's a full-time running back. Answer me this, Dale. Do you think Mixon has any gas left to be a full-time running back?
Sure. He's not even 27 yet. Zeke's already 27, going to be turning 28.
He came in like at 20 or 21. People keep saying that, but he also came in at a young age too.
Okay, and was Bernard still here the first couple of years? So he was split a lot with him, wasn't he? And then also at Oklahoma, he had P. Ryan, and they split a lot.
That's true. That's
the wear and tear. Like Zeke, even at Ohio State, it was like, dude, you're getting 35 carries a game because you're a beast.
Well, no, Dale, even his rookie season, they still had Jeremy Hill on the team with Giovanni Bernard and Mixon. And I'm like, why the hell is Jeremy Hill still on the team? So you're right about that. He hardly really played his rookie year.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he probably has, less wear and tear than what Zeke does based on, between college and NFL to this point. Right. And now Marissa, she also said, because I sent her that 2-minute clip that I clipped up from yesterday. It was hard to get it down to 2 minutes, Greg. You went wild for a good 25 minutes on that episode.
I didn't freak Marissa out, did I?
Huh?
I didn't freak Marissa out, did I?
No, she said she's Team Zeke as well.
Hey, so that's what Marissa. Thank
once
you
a Buckeye, always a Buckeye. He'd be great for Cincinnati. Plus, I think she thinks he's cute. So I don't get it, but whatever. Teach their own.
But yeah.
Probably that 12-pack he has where I have a keg.
But Dale, let me ask you something. Look, I know this is baseball and all, but have you seen the movie Moneyball? Let me just ask you that.
Yeah, it's been a while, but yes, I've seen it based on the A's. Oakland.
David Justice, he was old and all that. They're like, why do you want David Justice? See, like the Yankees had him, he was on his decline. He's like, well, he got on base. He can still do some things. And he's talking to David Justice. He's like, look, I'm not paying you for the the player you were. You were. I'm paying you to be the baseball player you are now. And that's how I kind of sort of look at it with Zeke. I'm not expecting you to be that full-time running back, but I'm still expecting you to be a player that you could still not be what you once was, but still be a great contributor that you can be now. That's the whole point I was trying to make.
And Ken had a good point while I ignore Marissa's comment for a minute. I hate you sometimes, Marissa. But Travion Williams cannot be overlooked as a good back. Yeah.
No.
If he gets a chance, they still brought him in for cheap, but that don't mean anything, right? Samaje kept coming in for cheap and more special team, and then he kept just getting more playing time because when he'd get on the field, he would block well, he would catch the ball, he would run his butt off and to get extra yards and try to get first downs. And we've seen glimpses of that with Travion. So, yeah, I'm not counting Travion out either. It's just I don't know. We haven't seen it enough. We haven't seen enough of him to be like, oh, we can rely on this guy for a full season to be like a number 2 running back.
Yeah, because we can't forget when he was at Texas A&M, I think he was SEC Player of the Year when he came in for us. I mean,
dude, his highlights when we drafted him, he was a 6th-round pick, but when we drafted him, it was holy hell, this guy's highlights are insane.
Right. Exactly. You know what, Dale? Every time he came in last year, that Tennessee game, he did a hell of a job every time he came in. And let's not forget, he's a great blocker. He's just a great player all around general. Every time he's gotten a chance, he's done a great job. I mean, I want to keep giving this guy a chance. The problem is there's so many good running backs out there. Oh my.
Yeah. And she's still like, come on now, go back to work, dude. You should be working still.
Marissa, I always thank you for tuning in, Marissa.
Jeez. So Zeke want to be paid, and how do you feel about him wearing? Slim's number 15, but other people have worn 15 since then. Yeah. I don't think that would be an issue.
No.
And he said he wants to go back to wearing 15, so I don't see an issue with that part of it. He can keep it going until Chris Henry Jr. gets here eventually one day.
Yeah. By the way, Chris Henry.
He was visiting Ohio State. I just happened to see that on Twitter.
Chris Henry Jr., I mean, does he not? He looks so much like his dad.
Yeah, he does. And he's only going to be a sophomore this coming football season. He's only a freshman this year.
No, could he be better than Marvin Harrison Jr.? I know that's a big statement, but you think he has the ability to be better than Marvin Harrison Jr.?
I have no idea. When they're that young, I have no, you know what I mean? I'm not.
Right. But
I've seen Marvin Harrison Jr. perform in college at a super high level.
Chris Henry Jr. is not off to a bad start right now, though, is he?
No, absolutely.
No, but anyway, like I said, like I said, Zeke, I am not expecting. I don't want people to get mishandled. I am not expecting for him to be the running back he once was here. I'm just saying, like Troy Aikman. My dad sent me this about Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman was a very demanding teammate and all that and stuff. He demanded the best out of his players. The fact that he went out of his way to say how Zeke was as a locker room guy, that says a lot right there.
Yeah, for sure.
What's up, Strawberry?
What's going on?
Turn your volume up just a bit. I can hear you, but
you can barely hear me?
Yeah, that was a little better already, I think.
I just got to talk louder. How's that?
Oh, there it is. It kicked.
Strawberry, just talk loud like I do.
Yeah, Travion could. I don't think he'd be the guy, but he could be
He's a guy?
Your second guy. Yeah, this is one, too. I mean, yes, if Jahmyr Gibbs is there at 60, I would love that.
He's a kid from Alabama, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
he's not going to give you anything pass blocking, but who gives a shit? He is so good and electric and pass catcher. He's running back, too, clearly behind Bijan. Right. It's just the size and things like that, is kind of the big difference between the two of them. Bijan does everything well. This kid does most things well.
Dale, if your running backs were Gibbs and Zeke and Travion, I think it's safe to say we'd be happy, right?
Oh, for sure. The only thing is, I think if you wanted Gibbs, you'd have to take him at 28. And I don't want to take – I mean, we've talked about having a tough time taking Bijan some at 28.
We're not taking a running back to the third round, the earliest.
I can't see him getting to 60, but yes, if he makes it to 60 – I'm taking him. I don't care what else is on the board at that point, for sure.
What if Dwan Jones is there?
Well, now you have me thinking on that one. Then
I just keep thinking that because that's what Lapham and
let's say we took Michael Mayer in the first round and
Goodberry and Dwan Jones in the second round.
If Gibbs and Dwan Jones are both there at the 60, I'll be like, what the hell is going on in this draft?
Yeah,
who's taking Drew Samples ahead of these guys?
Right, exactly. You gonna get to your $5 super chat or what?
She don't care, man. She only cares about Zeke and the body issue. Yes, I'm getting there, Jeff. Rowdy already gave me one. He's a real one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then Jerome said he went and watched Chris Henry Jr. We were talking about him a little bit too.
Is he going to go to Ohio State, or do we know?
Well, he was visiting at Ohio State, but he's just now finished his freshman year. He's still a freshman in high school.
He is?
Yes, and he's recruited by all these schools. That's what I'm saying. Like,
I thought he was like going to senior year. Because I've heard about it for like the last 2 years.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's got a lot of hype. So, our buddy Rowdy, do we extend Burrow and Higgins before opening week? T will only get more expensive if it doesn't happen. I agree. I've been saying that. Burrow, 100%, it's going to get done. It's just a matter of timing with him. I mean, Duke Tobin basically said that. But yes, T, I 100% agree with you too, Rowdy, that it needs done because you don't want to drag this on. And it's Mulligetta, so you don't want to go down the same route that you did with Jesse Bates.
Yep,
So,
exactly.
can we please get that done?
Just get it done.
Get it done.
You know, and that's what I'm like. You know, if moving Jonah and getting the 12-something million, if at least what that does is say, okay, boom, let's put a big bunch of money on T. Fine, let's do it. Because I want to keep these.
But we got to figure out who we're going to do it right tackle first.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Draft or bring in a Cam Fleming that's still
I
out there.
Before we move Jonah, I want to know who's going to play right tackle.
Thank you, Strawberry. Strawberry, we were talking. You know, what was your take when Zach?
I'm still team. Don't move him unless you get Dwan Jones.
Yeah,
I mean, just make his ass go play right tackle.
Now we got questions for Marissa. You can only choose one, Hubbard or Zeke.
Ooh.
I think I know the answer to that.
Well, I already know that answer. She chose Dale.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt. I like Ibrahim too. Ibrahim from Minnesota.
Yep.
But he's had a lot of injury concerns. But that's the reason why he might go in like the 6th or 7th round. So 100% I'm on board too. Yeah, I think so. When we doubled up on running backs, he was one of our guys we took second.
Yep.
And then Marissa, yeah, she loved Chris Henry, which I was like, he looks like a female alien. You know, God rest his soul. But when she would always say, like, God, he's so hot, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I can see why you married me now because you don't have good taste in me.
But no Strawberry
before.
I don't know, Jerome. We took a day off from mocks yesterday.
Yeah.
So
well, that's because Gregor went on a ranger.
A rampager.
A rampager. Sorry, rampager.
You know, I'm recovering a little bit just so everybody knows and all that and stuff. But no, Strawberry. Look? Besides the fact Zach Taylor said we're not interested in Zeke. What was your?
Hold on. He never said we weren't interested.
No. Let me finish, Mister.
Yeah. Okay.
What was your take when he said we're happy with the way our team was? I'm not criticizing Zach or anything, but you really say that when you don't have a tight end, you don't know who your right tackle is?
No, you say that when you don't want to give a freaking answer. He didn't. Everybody's like, "Oh, we're not taking Zeke." I'm like, I didn't get that out of that at all.
Well, he said like that was basically the first time he had heard of it. Which means there hadn't been any contact to this point. Doesn't mean that couldn't change.
Or he's making shit up because he doesn't want anybody to know. I mean,
he looked tired in a fucking kite. I'm guessing he was super tired.
Yeah.
But man, he looked like he had just freaking smoked down with Snoop Dogg and he was about to eat a bag of Funyuns. And
I mean, the funny thing for me was everybody was like, "Oh, see, that means we're not taking him." I'm like, I didn't get that at all. He said, "Yeah, there's rumors going everywhere, and we're happy with our team the way it is." And blah blah blah. I didn't see him say, "No, we're not taking Zeke."
One at a time, children. One at a time.
I was trying to talk. Go
I know, and Greg started talking on top of you.
Sorry, Strawberry. Go ahead.
All I was saying is, from what he said, is yes, we're happy with our team. Yeah, okay. Nobody, they're not actually happy. They want a tight end. They got to figure out what to do right. But right tackle. He's happy with what they have so far. I think. I don't think that means hell no. We're not taking Zeke. You know, and hell, he barely even knew about Orlando until it happened. So.
Yeah, that's what we mentioned. And Greg, I think you were saying coach speak, right?
Yeah, coach. Look, coaches are not going to say, "Hey, we want Zeke Elliott so badly. We want this guy so badly." They can't say that type of stuff.
He's going to jack the money up.
Because if you say that, it's like buying a car. When I was with my dad getting a car, I wanted this car so badly. My dad's like, "Rick, just shut up and don't say you want the car. Just say you hate it and then take it and all that and stuff." So yeah, that's
you got really excited about something. That's
I wanted to get this car. It was a 2006 Santa Fe and all that. And I'm like, "Dad, I want this so badly." Like, Greg, don't let them know you want it. Just say you hate it and you'll take it. That's all what
right. So my buddy Cheeks, Dalton Kincaid, Utah. Yeah, we talked tight ends the other day. If everybody missed that episode, we talked about a lot of stuff. This is podcast 6 for Bengals and Brews this week. Not to mention all the other ones I've done. We'll have 7 tonight with the Goodberry brothers at 8:00. Our 7th one of the week.
Woo! Matt, you've been on my show almost every day.
But Dalton Kincaid, yeah, we kind of mentioned it, but just for anybody that missed it. It's a little concerning. He's 24 and the back issues, but I think I just saw today he's going to work out like for teams on his own individually since he didn't do the pro day the other day. So if he's going to do a private workout and you like him, he's the best pass catcher in the class. I'll give him that. Mm-hmm. But it's a risk, and obviously he's another guy. If he's there at the end of the second, I feel way better about taking him there. I don't know that I would feel comfortable taking him at 28.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting because if he does good on his private pro days, he could jump up the board because there's still draft experts that say he's the best. You know, you just say he's the best pass catcher. They have him as rated, but still the number one tight end in the class, even with the back issues.
Yeah, and Matt's saying he thinks we're locked in for. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I think I tweeted out. I think right now, based on needs, I think Mayer, Washington. Right. Washington's in the conversation. I wouldn't take Washington at 28, but he's in the conversation because if Mayer's gone, you have such a hole at tight end right now. Okay, you may have to take the guy, the second best guy, and snag him at 28. And then I also think DeJuan Jones and Darnell Wright are in that conversation as well right now, based on needs. And that's if you're going to trade Jonah.
That's the thing. I was like right tackle isn't necessarily a need. We have a guy who's played left tackle to move over to right tackle, so it's not necessarily a need. A need is tight end because all we have is Asiasi.
Oi.
That's the only one we have. That's a need. Right tackle isn't necessarily a need.
No.
So. Yes, I know, Rowdy, that he gave up the most sacks, but pressures and stuff was different and a couple knee injuries. He is an average tackle, and average is sometimes hard to find in the NFL.
I'm so tired of having the same conversation. I mean, good God, everybody acts like Jonah Williams is Bobby Hart. No, he's not.
And we're not saying that he's even above average.
No, we're just saying he's average.
There's above average, there's good, there's really good, there's great, there's...
Yeah, people act like he completely sucks. Like,
thank you, Dean.
Yeah, Zeke is still athletic-y.
Thank you, Dean.
Yeah, Pork Chop thinks coach is just sidestepping the question.
Thank you.
Jerome said that, Coach Taylor's going to come tailgate and maybe have a little smoke session in lot 1.
Jesus, man, how many people are commenting? How many people are watching right now?
29, but the comments are on fire.
Yeah, they are. This is like yesterday.
Bengal for life. Thanks for taking Robinson or Gibbs. Yeah, I could see Kincaid not panning out. Whew. So, well, Dean, tonight it's at 8 with the Goodberry, so even later. But it's Friday, so.
Well, you also have another one that's coming out 5:30 with Coach Matt Minnick. You can check out.
I don't know if I want to jump on that one now. That fucking dumbass take I seen on Twitter.
That's why I want you to jump on.
That's a pretty fucking stupid fucking take. I ain't gonna lie. Fucking tell me that Michael Mayer is the best version of Drew Sample.
Yeah.
They're totally fucking not even close to.
Dude, no, this is perfect. I'm glad he did this. He's going to come on my show. We can talk about it.
I don't know the man. I've never been on a show with him. I don't know him. I don't want to go on a show and be like, your take is fucking stupid.
Well, don't say it like that.
Well, you got to say it, man.
Well, not like that. There's nicer ways to say it.
But the take is fucking stupid.
I agree, but there's nicer ways to say it.
Well, Dale's you're straight up, man, so just say it, bro.
So Davis Allen would be a late round still from Clemson. I like him too. I agree. 5th, 6th round. If he could be a second tight end even. Because right now we've got one guy, Asiasi.
Oi. One guy.
And everybody keeps saying Zelensky on here. So I assume they're autocorrect to Zelensky when they meet Zeke. Because that's the second different person.
Man, I can't believe people can't spell and they use that speak to talk.
Oh, shut up, Jeff.
I think Kraft will go in the second.
I have Kraft ranked just like similar, slightly above Sam Laporta. So, yeah, I have them. I have them both as second round guys. But yeah, if he's there in the third,
dude,
sign me
up. This is literally the most interactive show I've ever seen. You have answered almost every question on here.
I'm trying to. I know. I don't have.
Well, I think we are the most interactive podcast around.
Are we the only ones? Are we the only ones that interact with people?
I don't know. I
heard other people saying that they're the only show that interacts with people.
Yeah, I think there's 2 other shows that do it all the time. This one and Bengals Talk with Strawberry Ice. But yeah, I could be wrong. There could be one guy who says they're the only one that does it.
Yeah, they're probably right.
Just saying. Greg's being quiet.
Greg says, you assholes.
He's not watching this show anyway.
It's moving so fast, I can't keep up with it here. And Bengals for Life doesn't like Mayer. I have to disagree. He's a great blocker.
Why don't you like Mayer? I would like to know why. Because
he wants to be a Bengal on top of all that. And he produced at Notre Dame. Notre Dame still they play good competition each year. It's not like
their number one offensive guy. I mean, why don't you like Mayer? Yes.
Jackpot Joey, Matty wants
Dewan. He says it every time. He wants to. I agree with you, Matty. I want Dewan too. But I would love to get Dewan at 60. That'd be better. If you can.
Tucker Kraft ended up being Kelsey, man. It's hard. I don't compare anybody to like the best out there. It's like, this is their absolute ceiling type thing.
Kelsey wasn't even supposed to be this good. I mean,
no.
I mean, I didn't see this coming from Travis Kelsey. I'll tell you that.
Well, Matty has taken the head off of John Williams. He's done. Not a team dude. Out with him. Off with the said.
Well, also, Matty wants to get rid of Mixon, too, because, he just, I don't know, he doesn't think he's a team guy, too, so.
Wow, I thought Matty liked us, Jeff, but he says all-time favorite is Greg.
What? Wait, go back to that.
Oh, I'm ripping all his Jackpot Joey stuff down. Screw this.
Yeah, I'm taking my towel down. I got my flag at work, even.
Only Greg's got a damn hat on.
Yeah, and prayers up for Foster Moreau and family.
Absolutely.
We touched on that the other day with Hopkins lymphoma. But he's gonna beat that, and he's gonna come back and play in the NFL.
The good thing is they caught it early. I mean, that's a good thing. So, and he's 20. Yeah. He's 25, right?
Like, we don't talk politics on this show, but yes, Zelensky is why I think everybody's autocorrect.
Yep, we're all intrigued. We've all heard that by everybody. Yeah, and I would love to have him.
Yeah, when he falls to like the 5th round in these mock drafts, it's like boom, love it.
You got to take him.
But realistically, could go in the 3rd. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and I think that's what Dar's saying too. Someone's going to be like, "Oh gosh, look at that size and athleticism,
athleticy.
Give me."
You can't pass up that athleticy.
Athleticy. I'm on a rate.
Super athleticy.
Super athleticy.
Super athleticy. Strawberry, you were going to say something to me, or
Houday to Nicholas, who was first in the chat today, beat Bo Stranger.
What? Stranger, you lost?
Stranger! You lost. You're off. You lost your touch, Stranger.
We're interacting with the chat on a Malik level. Oh, that's cool.
That's good.
All right.
We're just stealing it from him now.
Even though I've been doing my show longer than he has. But anyway.
I think teams need a tight end as bad as us. I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I mean, but there's teams that could be in the market for one, like Dallas included now.
Chargers.
Wait, as bad as us? We have one guy.
Who does Dallas have now that they lost Schultz? I'm sure they have some guys on the roster.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm sure they have somebody. But, I mean, we literally have a guy that we picked up off the scrap heap last year as our only one in the room. Sorry, Asi.
Oi.
It's not pronounced that way, Matt. It's Kuntz. He said, I don't like Kuntz. My ex was one. I mean, that's actually funny. But, Craig.
What's up, Craig?
By the time he showed up, get off work. Yeah, I mean, DeJuan Jones. I like DeJuan Jones, too.
Look, Michael Mayer, I don't care who it is, but I like Michael Mayer more. You can't turn down a guy that wants to come here who's a damn good tight end. He's no Drew Sample. He's better than Sample. Michael for Mayer.
Michael for Mayer. Hashtag it. Hashtag Michael for Mayer.
Hashtag it.
Sure, Stranger.
Yeah. What?
First one I see him was Nicholas.
He always says that. He always says his post always falls off. Every time. That's his excuse. Every time he's not first.
Yeah.
Man, this chat's on fire. I think
it is. Hey, come here. Applause to the chat. Applause.
Yes.
Good job. Good job. Thank you.
That's the reason we keep doing these 3:30 shows. We keep having people tune in and watching them, so we'll keep doing them.
Keep going.
Dude,
even though I'm totally I'm having trouble
seeing
my contacts are dry, and I'm like, man, I think I'm fucking super tired, but it's all right.
Well, this is why you should give me control of the show. That I could help you out.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Greg?
Greg,
what are
stop
you doing?
fingering your camera.
Yes.
Comment.
Why are you fingering your camera?
I'm looking at the comments.
Are you getting that excited about Zeke? You're fingering the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. You know me, man. I'm excited as hell and all that, man. Like I say.
Did you see
called
yesterday's show?
What?
Do you remember yesterday's show? Yes, you were very excited. You were taking your shirt off.
Did you see the 2-minute clip, Jeff?
Oh, God.
The 2-minute clip I put out?
It was a very,
Yeah,
very good clip.
I saw it all right, man. I appreciate it. Look, man, that's what I'll be. Can you imagine if we did sign Zeke? I mean, here's the real question. Was I more excited potentially for Zeke or Gesicki is the real question.
So it looks like Willie Lutz got Orlando Brown on his podcast too, Jeff. We just suck,
What?
man.
How?
He went on with Anthony and them. Now he's going on Willie Lutz.
I literally DM'd him and tweeted out the DM I sent to him.
I posted pictures of my wiener and said, "Look how small this is. Why don't you come on the podcast?"
Dude,
I don't know why it didn't work.
Lutz also got Mike Hilton too, and Mike literally told me, I don't know how many times, like the last time I saw him practice, Ice, we're going to get it done. We're going to get it done. Mike, where are you at? I still haven't had you on a podcast yet. I mean, I'm.
Hey, good for Willie. Good for Anthony and them.
No, it's good. No, I'm just jealous. Just jealous.
I'm happy for him.
I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
Begrudgingly happy for them.
Yeah, begrudgingly. Yeah, exactly.
You're athletically happy.
Athletically happy.
Greg, what in the cornbread fuck are you talking about now?
You saying the cornbread fuck? What?
Yeah. What in the cornbread fuck are you talking about?
Oh, God. Jackpot Joey says he loves grabbing Zeke. I don't know where he wants to grab Zeke at, but he wants to grab Zeke somewhere.
All right, I got an ally here. Ally. Yeah.
You both want to grab Zeke somewhere.
You both got restraining orders.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Greg definitely has one after yesterday.
Greg definitely does, yes.
He said he's going to go and have his shirt off and welcome
He's
him.
going to jump out of the
bucket.
He's going to jump out of the bucket.
Oh,
The
man.
Salvation Army bucket.
Do you think I'd scare Zeke off if I acted a little irrational?
Yes. You would get arrested.
All right.
And you did get a restraining order, yes.
He would be like, never mind, I retire.
Screw that.
I'd rather retire.
I am not going to Cincinnati because of that guy right there. That dude's crazy.
Yeah, that dude's a little nuts, yeah.
Little psycho.
Little psycho.
Is that official? What's official? That Greg's crazy? Yes.
Wait, what's official?
I don't know. Nothing's official. Jackpot just says that official.
Your restraining order, I think, is what he's talking about.
Yes.
Well, that's probably true. We all knew that was coming.
Well, Stranger wants to know, you love grabbing Zeke. Did Zeke consent to your grabbing of him?
Wait, me?
Yeah, you. And
No, that was Jackpot. I grabbed him.
You agreed with him.
No, I did. I want to sign Zeke, not grab him.
Well, you and Jackpot want to grab him.
A stranger, whoever it was, that's something you ask Jackpot Joey, not me.
All right, Greg, if
What?
we sign Zeke, will you wear to a game like a cut-off shirt?
No.
With your belly out?
A half shirt with the belly out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
man.
You must not really want him on the team. Then.
Yeah.
No. Hold the phone. Oh, man.
Come on.
You got to get a Zeke jersey and you got to cut it off.
Yeah, show off the six pack.
I know I'm on live here, so if I said yes, everybody's going to quote me on this.
You already showed off your.
You do it all
What
the
hell is
time.
the difference?
Why
Online.
wouldn't you do it at a game?
Yeah, what's the difference?
I don't know. Well, no, all right. Come on. Next question.
That's a yes. Say yes.
Damn you, Dale.
Come on, Greg. We need an answer.
Possibly.
Zeke was about to make his decision if you said yes. And instead, he's like, no, he don't love me that much.
Oh, yes.
There we go.
All right.
Hey, I just noticed something. My name's still Sarah Ice from last night.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, that's why I went with Hoodell because I still had Baydell on there.
I'm going to keep it. I don't care. I'm Sarah Ice. I'm going to stick with it.
Whatever works, man.
Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah,
that was funny. Well, it was just us four. We were all lined up. I'm not going to say what I said last night. That was bad the way I said it, but we were all lined up with the names. You should go watch the show last night. It was interesting. Don't look at me like that, Dale. Don't you thought it was funny too? Shut up.
Well, Sarah spent 20 minutes promoting the Reds, so that part's kind of boring.
Yeah,
she did.
It's like, we really got to talk about the Reds this long?
Jackpot Joey really likes Zeke's ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he should be the one wearing the half shirt.
Well, apparently Marissa has somebody that agrees with her about the body issue.
What?
Yeah, when Zeke was in the body. Marissa was on here and she was talking about the body issue, Zeke and the body issue. That's why
I didn't see it. I didn't watch it. I didn't buy the magazine. Put it that way.
Yeah, right. You did. It's just all the pages are sticky now.
Well, that means I can't open them anymore, so I didn't see it.
You can't see it now, but you've seen it before.
Yeah.
Oh, I agree. Like, we need Del Ramey and his Daisy Dukes and shirtless and
there you go.
Jackpot Joey hat on.
Oh, no. This is the perfect picture. Greg Luther, Dale Ramey, shirtless with Bengals, the Jackpot Joey chain on. You have 15 painted on your chest. Opening day. That's what you should do.
Now that's Dale's deal. Dale Rain.
Yeah, Pork Chop, all he heard last night was Skyline Nachos. So he's going to Reds game now just for that.
Exactly. He's like, I just want the Skyline Nachos and walk out the door.
There was also those necklaces with the pouch, which I seen in that picture. Uh-huh. It's like a frozen drink. Yeah. So you could have that around your neck, and then whenever you want, just get your frozen drink and take a drink. The Reds, you got to be drunk to watch them, so at least they're trying to do something.
Exactly.
Crop top. Crop top.
And Greg Luther officially said he will wear a crop top to a game. Signs with the Bengals.
Yes. You heard it here first.
God damn you, Dale.
Does he have to wear a crop top, Matty, if he comes to the golf outing as well?
I don't golf.
That's all right. You just come help out and drink.
You don't want to meet Trenton Irwin? You don't want to meet Trenton Irwin?
Be there. David Fulcher's going to be there.
Yeah, we'll have to get a shirt of Greg in his halter top.
God damn you, Dale.
Jackpot said he'd wear it.
All right. Yeah.
You guys walk around a nice golf shirt cut off.
Yeah, we know Del Ramey would. We don't even have to ask him.
He doesn't even need encouragement. Dale would do it.
He likes having his shirt completely off, but he would definitely.
I think Dale just likes walking around at work with his shirt off.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
I love how they're always like, "Put your shirt back on," and they'll put it back on.
Which
this year, I told them, I'm like, it's cool to have a shirt on, right? I'm like, somebody may have put it on before. And they're like, yeah, I don't care. I'm like,
they didn't say anything to him this year that I know of. Last year they did.
I mean, Derek had cam titties at the Pittsburgh game, so.
Right, what's the difference?
Hey, wait a minute. Let me fire one right back at you. Would you wear a half shirt if we got to Juan Jones?
No.
Who?
You.
I'm not trying to have people puke on me when I have a conversation with them.
Come on, Dale. You're put on the spot here. Yes or no?
I know, and I just answered no very quickly.
Because you know what?
Come on, Dale. Be a man. So you mean to tell me we're getting ready to write up that ticket, but then Tubman's like, well, Dale's not willing to wear a half shirt. We don't need to Juan Jones.
Do you really think
correct? I don't give a
shit.
They're
going to determine if they pick Juan Jones or not if this guy wears a half shirt?
Yes, because Dale has been promoting him, and then he's like, well, wait a minute. Now, Dale does not care that much.
I don't promote anyone, to be fair.
All right.
Promote me.
There's guys I like. He's one of them that I think fits the needs. Now, there's 21, 22 players that have ranked over him. Now, some of them are quarterbacks and things like that we obviously don't need, but there's a lot of guys that take over him. I just don't think they're going to get there, and they don't fit a need. What do you think? Right.
That's fair.
Now, since you got me talking to Juan Jones, now maybe we can we were going to talk a little O-line prospects.
Yeah, let's do this. How come we didn't get to him yesterday?
You went crazy for a half an hour about Zeke Elliot.
Oh, yeah. God damn you, Greg.
It was worth it, Greg. It was worth
All
it.
right, it was. All right, now let's take this seriously, guys. Come on.
All right, so these are draft eligible offensive tackles, which I'll say some of these guys maybe can move to guard, but most of them are projected to be tackles in the NFL. Surprise me who is at the top for the offensive tackles for PFF's ratings.
Don't say Juwan Jones.
No.
Thank God.
The Northwestern guy.
No. He's second, though.
Is he?
The Georgia guy.
No. It's Blake Freeland from BYU, who I have as like a third-round guy, but, he's super athletic.
That's the dude I was freaking out about the him jumping out of the gym at
Yeah.
They rank him number 1?
Yeah, I mean,
he's very athletic-y, I'll tell you that. I mean, he is.
His overall grade was 91, pass blocking 90.7, and run blocking 87.9.
I mean, dude, he can move. Just from what I physically saw him do. Now, this is not playing football, but it's doing drills. He can move for.
Well, I know he's like 6'7", but I worry about he almost plays too upright and he'll get beat. And
he says 6'8", 307, but.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay. That's probably correct. So he's even tall. That's what I mean. Like I know he's a very tall guy and kind of thin. So I worry about that for the NFL. But if you put 10 decent pounds on him.
When have you ever heard a person it's 307 considered thin?
When they're 6'8" and they're an offensive lineman.
That's it. Like, he's still, dude. I saw him. He's still big.
No, you know what I'm saying, though.
No, I do. Like, I got
for
you.
NFL and the guys he's going to face and the power, he probably needs to put some functional strength on his body somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same argument they have with Bryce Young. He's, too small.
Right.
But that surprised me that he was the top-rated guy. So then next is Skoronski from Northwestern, and he may be a guard in the NFL. He's got the shorter arms. So
they're very.
And that's a guy, like, obviously, I don't think he falls out of the top 15. But if he was there at 28, I'd take him. I think he could play right tackle, too. I actually think the Bears might take him because the Bears had a rookie last year, Braxton Jones. And Joe Goodberry's saying he played pretty well as a fourth-round pick at left tackle. So I think they're going to keep him at left tackle. But they got a spot at right tackle. And I think Skoronski, they would probably plug him in at right tackle. So shorter arms, but kind of like what some people think with Jonah would be a good right tackle. They think this guy would too.
Dude, I'm sitting there thinking, when you're talking about it, I'm sitting there thinking, that's Jonah Williams. That's why I'm like, he's pretty good at right tackle. I mean, I'm with Parker Blake. I think Jonah Williams could be, if he's healthy, could be an all-pro right tackle. I mean, he could.
Yeah, he said he thinks he'd be top 10. He could be a top 10 guy at right tackle.
That's why I'm not so anyway. I don't.
And we seen Lane Johnson get paid today.
Yeah,
30 for the Eagles. That's a right tackle.
Oh, he did get paid. That did happen today.
Okay. Yeah,
$33 million was it?
Yeah, it was like an extension. They just added 1 year to
his
his
contract a right tackle.
And gave him
So what the hell is Jonah? That's where I know there's a difference, but there's not. It's changing. The NFL is changing. Left tackles and right tackles are getting closer together in pay. That's why I'm Jonah. So Jonah.
Parker posted about that too. If anybody, Parker Blake 60 on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't follow him, you should.
You should.
But he posted that. He posted the left tackle pays and the right. The left, still a little high, but the gap is closing.
Well, that's what I keep saying though. If Jonah goes out, has a healthy season, balls out, all pro, Pro Bowl, free agent, dude, you're going to get paid.
Yeah. Now you play left tackle somewhere and you play mediocre like you have the whole time with the Bengals at left tackle. You're still not going to get that. Like, I still can't believe McGlinchey got $87.5 million
absolutely
at right tackle. So, like, I don't know. I agree with you. I wish Jonah, and we were excited about that because we're like, then if Collins come back, then maybe Jonah or him, you could left guard late in the season. Injuries, you got depth. You got depth. Yep. We were so excited for it, and then like 1 day later, it's like Jonah wants to trade. It's like
we still have it. They're still on the team. We still have it.
I know. But I don't know. I just don't want a guy that's not happy here, but it is what it is.
That's the thing, though. It's like, is he really not? I mean, I don't know. I'm not going, oh my God, he doesn't want to be here.
Because Jonah's always been a great hard worker.
Jonah's never said bleep to anybody. That's like, I don't. see him being a malcontent, and
You just don't want to be a right tackle, though. Like,
I know, but so
I know.
that's my
Now, the
comeback.
third
So
guy I've
what?
never heard of. The third guy I've never heard of on here, Cooper Hodges, App State. He's the third-ranked guy. So, I don't know. Just sometimes I'll mention a name when they're this high up. Just maybe that's an undrafted guy or something you keep an eye on.
Right.
But the next one is Paris Johnson, Ohio State, who I think will be the first tackle taken in the draft.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got him ranked that low.
What do you mean low? It's fourth overall in all the tackles.
I think he's number one. That's where I'm.
But it's PFF grades. It doesn't.
I know, but still. By everybody else, he's the number one. That's where I'm just.
Well, he is like talent wise, and if you're still number 4 on this list, it's
I know,
really good, Jeff.
I know.
But no, Dale, when I did a PFF mock, he was there at 28 for me. I'm like, are you shitting me?
He's not going to be at 28.
I know. I had that happen to me once, and I'm like,
yep,
that'd
taking
be nice.
him. Yep, taking him.
I don't care that he played guard last year for Ohio State.
Right.
Not going to happen, but I am drafting him.
Yeah. Right tackle. You're going to play somewhere. We'll figure it out.
Exactly.
Jackpot is not agreeing with me at all.
Well, there, go figure.
He has been average at best, average 12 effing sacks.
He has not paid attention to what Parker Blake has been explaining this stuff to us at all.
I know, but it's okay. 12 sacks is still a lot. At the end of the day, it is a thing that is a lot.
Right, it is.
So, but whatever. I don't want to get into the conversation for that.
And Jackpot, I want DeJuan Jones too. So, just saying.
Speaking of, next on this list is DeJuan Jones. He's
Damn
that
it!
high.
I don't want him that high.
That's why
This list sucks.
Like for all the shit of like, well, he's just big. No, he's graded out really well. He's played really well on the football field. And yes, he's big, 6'8", almost 380, fucking biggest wingspan ever recorded at the Senior Bowl. So he's got the long arms. He's got the size. Gonna be hard to get around. It's gonna take time just to get around a big motherfucker. So it gives Joe more time than he's had lately. So shit. But anyways.
Exactly.
But I will give his numbers. So I'll say pass blocking, he's a 78.3, which you know what? His teammate Paris Johnson, who played left, 77.8. So he was a better pass blocker at Ohio State than Paris was last season, according to PFF. And he has a better run blocking grade too, so I don't know why the overall grade is what it is.
If he's fifth, why in the hell does Lapham and Goodberry think we can get him in the late second round?
That's ridiculous.
PFF is only one metric. You know what I'm saying? It's a site. They do their thing. So a lot of people. He didn't test. And it's like, okay, a work ethic thing. But I'm like, well, if he knew he was going to test bad like Orlando Brown, because this is a conversation me and Joe Goodberry had on Twitter the other day. So, like Joe was saying, there's not many guys, you know, that don't test or at that size that have ever really translated to the NFL. Orlando Brown being whatever he is, 6'7", 6'8", and like 350 almost.
Right.
He's like a rare guy that's really panned out and been a Pro Bowler at that size with poor testing and things like that. But there's only a handful of guys and hardly none in the last 20 years that size at tackle.
When do you have these Twitter conversations? Because I always pay attention to what you say on Twitter, and I never see all these conversations you have with other people.
It was just a thread where when Joe put out,
I'm getting a little
jealous.
Out that you're cheating on me. You're talking to other people. I don't like that.
Well, he put out that his final grade for him, where he didn't test at Ohio State's pro day, it's him and Jake, and they all do this together, and they put a bunch of factors into it. I understand why he put him where he did, but he had him as a third-round guy, and he said, but I'd take him in the second. And I was like, I just disagree. I think he's the end of the first guy to early second because he's just a rare specimen, and like his grades are good. Yeah, and they had the high grades on him, but it was just their tape evaluation was a little lower. And then when he didn't do all the testing for Ohio State, that like basically is
why he did all the testing at the pro day. What's that?
He didn't. He only ran the 40.
He did.
Yeah, and it was bad, but
Well, he's slow. He's 6'8".
Yeah. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah. I'm just saying he's 6'8" and a wingspan of Shaq. The physical just abilities he has.
I'd love to get him at 60. Like I said, if you could play this draft out and you could say Michael Mayer falls to 28, okay, cool.
Yep.
And you could say DeJuan Jones falls to 60, and then I would add on that and I'd say, well, let's go ahead and have Zach Charbonnet fall to the end of the third instead of being a second round pick from UCLA. He did it again.
We didn't even say anything about Zeke or Barry Sanders in your phone draft.
I know, man. I got all excited about Charbonnet.
But you know what I'm saying? That would be like a dream type draft for me is getting some of those picks, like basically around later.
So this is kind of a thing that's
Don't worry, Crip. We'll do a mock draft, buddy.
Let's do this.
All right.
Well, we will. Let's get through a couple more of these, okay?
You start doing that, and I'll set it up, okay?
Sounds good, Ice.
All right.
But TJ Bass from Oregon, there was like a whole list of guys that I don't even know who the fuck they are, like 6 guys, and there's Bass from Oregon, who's actually rated ahead of Broderick Jones according to PFF's grades for last season. Different competition. Wow. Jones playing in the SEC, he's playing the toughest competition.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a factor too. You have to be aware of those things. And then like Connor Galvin, and I want to mention Wanye Morris and his grades just because I know that's a guy from Oklahoma that's a right tackle.
It's a guy.
It's a guy. It's a guy. It's a guy. It's a guy. It's a guy right tackle from Oklahoma that Parker Blake's really high on. So his grades was 76.6 overall, 73.9 pass block, 76.9 run block. So very good at both, very solid at both. And he's projected to be more of like a third, fourth round guy. So if you don't get somebody in the first, maybe a Wanye Morris, and then there's also on down Warren McClendon from Georgia, who's 82.
High on McClendon.
Yeah. As well. His is an 82.1 pass block, not as good run block, but I'd rather have the better pass blocker.
Mm-hmm.
So that is actually, and that's in the SEC, 82.1 pass grade, and we're talking about DeJuan Jones, 78.3. So he graded ahead of Jones as a pass blocker in the SEC. Now he's not near as big as Jones and this and that. But definitely got to keep an eye on that. Maybe you can get in the third or fourth round instead of having to take him in the first. So,
hey, Greg, our boy Dean wants to know: do you not have a computer?
I do have a computer. I just don't have a cam for it. I just don't have a cam for a computer. I got to get that set up so I can use my phone.
We have a laptop, and you got on it. You got on it from your laptop the other day.
Well, it didn't work out too well, right? Or
it was fine.
It worked out fine.
We thought it was perfectly fine. You just,
you want Rager on us, and
no, that wasn't it. I have my phone, but no, I'll try the laptop again sometime.
Yeah, your laptop was fine.
All right, I'm sorry.
God damn it, Greg.
Damn it, Greg.
Hey, I get to do it to Greg, don't Jeff?
Yeah, I know, right?
Ain't it fun? Damn it, Dale.
Damn it, Strawberry.
What did I do?
I don't know. I just wanted to try it.
But Anton Harrison that everybody loves, he's a little farther down, but good pass blocker, 83.3 from Oklahoma. Worse in the run game, but Darnell Wright, 80.2 pass blocking, 65 in the run game.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Like these guys that can pass block, that's the guys that you should want. And, honestly,
did you see Danny Jeremiah's latest mock draft? He has us taking Wright, and then the Ty Lions, I think, who's ever asked after us, taking Michael Mayer, like right after us.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, that surprised me. But honestly, I think a lot of people will be happy that, especially like Parker Blakes and the guys who really study the O-line, they're really high on Darnell Wright. I know draft guy Jared's really high on him too.
Well, that's fine. Then you can take Darnell Washington or somebody else in the second round. So the tight end, there's so many tight ends.
I know.
We don't have to take Michael Mayer. Right? We all would like to, but if you can get Darnell Washington, I'm with him. I would have a hard time not taking it.
For sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do a mock draft because, I mean, I'm not going to read through all these numbers. I just wanted to highlight a few guys there that are potential right tackles.
All right. Ready? Here we go.
Let's do this.
Start draft. Let's go.
Who wants somebody to love?
Don't let your babies grow up to be running back.
Michael Mayer, DeWan Jones.
They're both there.
Decision. Well, I know what Jackpot Joey wants.
Yeah. Well, I say this. Let's see if Goodberry's and Lapham.
Well, it's not. It's not going to happen on this simulator. Which, are you on PFF? Somebody said they're charging for this now. Oh, maybe if you're a member, maybe.
Oh, a member, yeah. I bought this. I bought this last year, then forgot to turn it off, and then they charged me.
Don't you want some man meat on your line?
All right, so here we go. We're going DeWan Jones. Or are we going Michael Mayer? I think this is the only two picks, to be honest. I mean,
Michael Mayer.
Look.
I mean, you know me. I have Mayer graded higher, and I like to stick to best player.
Let's go, Mayer. Bam.
And I get booed by the chat. Oh, boo. I understand. I like DeWan.
He gone. We ain't got DeWan Jones. He's gone. You fucked up. God damn.
But Joe Goodberry and Dave Lapham told me he'd be there.
Nah, that's what they told me too. Jeezel.
I feel lied to.
All right. So let's see here. Let's go O-line, see who we actually have. Offensive tackle. Matthew Burgon, Duncan.
I was going to say about Duncan, too. He had an ass of a season last year. I have Moss still as an inside guy, as a guard.
Okay. Freeland.
But Duncan was horrible last year. Bergeron is by far my favorite, which I didn't mention his numbers, but he was on this list, and he wasn't too far down. He's an 80.8 pass blocker.
Damn.
So I have him more. I think he can play left tackle, but guess what? He's a guy I would try at right tackle.
Let's do it.
And we haven't taken him, so let's fucking put him on the board, baby.
Put him on the board. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I did a 2-round draft.
No, what we were saying, you can only do 2 rounds now unless you pay for it or something.
Really?
Yeah, you have to go to mock draft database instead.
No shit.
All right, I'll pop that off for a minute.
Hang on. Yeah, let me see here.
Well, we killed it. What do you guys think? We got Michael Mayer and Matthew Bergeron in the first 2 rounds, and that's PFF now being greedy. But
dude, we are awesome. Hold on, let me try that. Let me try that again.
I like it. I think we were off to a good start there.
We were.
Yeah, no kidding.
And I know Adios on here. He had put that too when we were debating on our first round pick. He said Bergeron might fall, and this is exactly what happened. And Stranger booed us. And then,
all right, so hold on. You guys want to hold on? I can do it here. What you want to do? A 6, 4 round, 7 round? What do you want to do?
I'm cool with anything.
We're doing 7. What time?
You want the blonde or the brunette? Cool, because I'll take you.
I don't want to do 7. Let's do 4. Or let's do 5. 5 good?
Yeah.
All right, let's do 5. Hold on, I gotta go let you see this thing. Hang on.
Jerome said 7, actually.
You want to do 7?
Well, maybe he wants to see if we can double dip.
All right. Okay.
We can dip our wicks in together at the same time
into
the same
we'll do 7.
place.
I got an hour till my show starts. Bring that up.
Dip in the wick. Double dip. Wick dipping.
All right, here we go. All right, let's see here. Pick Bengals. Let's try this again. Here we go. We're on 7 rounds. Let's see if we get Michael Mayer again. Start draft.
If we get him again, maybe it's meant to be.
Maybe. You never know.
I still think somebody's going to take him before 28.
Nope, he's gone. DeWan's still there. Harrison's there.
Yeah, I still like him more as a left tackle. But, I mean, if the Bengals felt confident in moving him to right, he's 100% in the conversation.
Exactly.
All right, let's just look around here because so what do we have at tight end and corner and D tackle?
All right, let's see here.
Most likely we're taking an offensive tackle.
Tight end. Musgrave, Sam Laporta, Darnell Washington.
Oh, they got Washington rated down below those guys.
Chris Schumacher, there's Kuntz.
Well, if they got Washington rated below, I mean, could be a run in a second, which I think happens in real life too. But
right, but I mean, well, who's up? I mean, by this thing, the only thing that was off is Michael Mayer and the kid from Utah, right?
Yeah.
The other two are gone. Everybody else that we wouldn't like, right? And this right here,
yeah,
Musgrave,
but two going in the first round is kind of a
run.
Yeah, a big. Well, I mean, we're saying maybe Mayer gets there. We've got 2 tight ends off the board already in the first round.
So you want to take
all right? Well, you got a tackle. Hell no, I don't want to take one.
All right. Well, that's here. Tackle. All right, I had that first. Yeah, we had Dwan Jones. She's there.
D tackle. D tackle.
Oh, D tackle. My bad.
D is in dick.
Where the hell is it? Edge. Or am I missing it? Linebacker.
Interior D line. Is that how it's worded?
Oh, that one? No, that's O line. Where's it at? Oh, that's not it, is it? That's O line.
Greg, Jeff, do you not know your O's from your D's?
That's a D?
I don't fucking.
No, that's tackles. That's offensive guy. There you go. How about that?
Mozzie Smith. Mozzie is the
Smith.
highest one. Yeah. So that Cansey's gone, Brzez's gone. I'm not taking Mozzie in the first, but I do like him a lot. Somebody's going to get a good player with him.
All right. So what do you want next?
Corner and edge. Jerome wanted to see edge.
Good shit. Hold on. Let's see here. Edge. All right, let's go edge. There's a boy, but it's not a first rounder though. I don't think.
They have him an edge on here. See, yeah. I think he's 3 tech in the NFL.
That's where I'm at with him.
But I and he may very well go in the first. Like that's been reported by some of the draft guys. But I'm going to pass on him here.
Yeah. Well, what else do we want to see?
Greg likes Will McDonald, but I don't much care.
I like Will McDonald.
I know. He's 250 pounds. I'm not taking him in the first.
Well, does he not fit our criteria? Like, isn't he way too small to fit in our defense? I mean,
typically, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let's try cornerback here.
Forbes. I like Forbes. I like Smith. I like those guys, but
Wilson. But I don't know.
Forbes, man, he's a turnover machine. I know he's only 160-something pounds, but compared to the rest of this class, he had like 13 picks, and the top 4 guys I think was like 3 picks, 2 picks, 1 pick for their entire career.
All right, so we passed.
Yeah, we're going. It's fucking DeJuan Jones. We could have just saved time, but got to draw it out a little bit, baby, for the people. You got to see what was there.
Exactly. And bam. Let's see what we got. Garrett, cornerback.
Yeah, our tight end's gone.
Let's see here. Tight ends. Nope. Schumacher's there. Kuntz is there. Kraft is there.
Well, I was hoping maybe Washington would fall.
No, yeah, none of the big. They're all gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
these are all guys.
Kraft would be in consideration because, like I said, Laporta we take care of a lot. Kraft would definitely be in consideration here. But let's see what fell at D tackle and corner.
All right, let's see here. Let's go with corner first. There's Williams. He's still there. I like him. What do you guys
Phillips
think?
we took the other day. I think we should look at D tackle.
Yeah, let's go here. Let's see.
I think we might be able to get a corner in the third.
Nobody really jumping out for me. What about you guys?
I like Keanu Benton from Wisconsin. He's decent. Damn, we kind of got effed on this one. Yeah. What's that edge? Because we may have to end up taking a damn corner.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of. I'm liking the corners better than anything right now.
Yeah.
Well, or you just go Kraft. Andre Carter, who Greg's kind of like some, but
I like Kraft. Take Kraft.
Let's just take Tucker Kraft. We never take
because we need a tight end, right? We haven't taken a tight end. Let's
do this.
Yeah, all right. We're taking Tucker Kraft. We'll go that way. You guys gotta tell me what's going on with the comments. I can't see them right now. I just got the draft up on my screen.
They're saying DB or 3 tech, and we took tight end because
screw the chat.
We're ignoring the chat now.
I mean, see, Garrett Williams fell all the way to the 3rd, and we considered taking him in the 2nd. Right. That's why I wanted to wait on corner.
So you want to take him now?
Yep. Let's do it.
Let's see who else is at corner.
All right, hold on. Let me see cornerbacks. I'd still take him. I like.
Well, I like Caillou Blue Kelly. I like Jalen Jones. I like a lot of those.
We took Kelly before.
I know. I think we've taken Williams before, but I'm fine with taking him again here because he was the top guy there in the 2nd. So,
who you want to take?
Williams. I said, I think we've taken him before, but we'll take him again.
You go with Williams there, Greg?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right, we'll take that.
Now this is where we could have looked at running back there too, because that's kind of our spot.
Well, this is where I think we got to look at running back.
Well, for sure, running back and D tackle because we still haven't grabbed one of those.
Here, let's see here. Running back.
Well, Robert Johnston, he's there.
Yeah,
I like Tucker and I like Roschon Johnson. Well, we got a D tackle. Yeah, Abanaconda we took the other day.
Yeah.
Well, there's Cincy James guy, Rodriguez.
Yep. Oh, D tackle on there. There you go.
Kobe Turner's all right, but D tackle, man, we just completely whiffed on D tackle.
Yeah, we're
I'm making a phone call for a veteran.
Yeah, we're screwed on D tackle right now.
This draft just did not work out for D tackle.
No. So, wait, you want to check out safety?
Yeah, don't love anything there.
Nope.
Brandon Joseph ain't bad, but we can maybe get that later round.
There's running backs again.
Yeah, let's go Roschon this time.
Roschon Johnson?
Yeah, we took Tucker because he tested well. I think we took him a couple days ago. Let's take Roschon.
Not Roschon.
I like Roschon.
Yeah, I have no problem with him.
He's just been the second back, so but I mean,
right? Well, that's
you don't have the wear and tear.
Right, exactly. That's kind of why I like him. There's my boy. There's my edge. I like him.
Yeah, I do too. Well, he's I think he's going to be a linebacker in the NFL potentially, though. Yeah.
Why do they have him twice?
He might be.
See, they got him twice.
That's two different guys, bro.
Oh, it is. My bad.
They're both good, and they both tested like freaks too.
Yeah.
And they're both from Louisville. They're both really good.
All right.
D tackle and this is kind of been our sweet spot to look for doubling down on a tight end.
All right, let's see. Josh Wiley.
Yeah. And Davis Allen.
What about cornerbacks? Well, let's see.
Yeah, we didn't take one, did we?
No, we have not. We took a tackle, a defensive lineman, and a DB.
Yeah, we took a corner. We took Williams. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We did. Yeah. Never mind. We did. So screw. All right. Well, so I'm either saying edge or
edge, D tackle, or which we didn't really like the D tackles.
No.
Doubling down on tight end because it's 5th round.
Yeah,
we took one in the 2nd.
Got to double down tight end.
Do we want Wiley or Kraft here?
Wiley. Oh, whoa. Wiley.
Or Allen, I mean.
Wiley.
I agree. I have Wiley rated higher than Allen by like a round.
Oh.
You know I want Wiley.
What round was
Now we need to do another defensive pick because right now we've had 3 offensive picks to 1 defensive. No, I'm just saying, we want
to go edge.
Yeah, edge and D tackle really is and safety.
There's edge.
Oof.
I don't know any of these guys to be honest.
Yeah, I like Lonnie Phelps, but honestly, I like him more like. I don't know.
Never heard of any of these guys. Yeah.
Which we're in the 6th round, so maybe I'd take Phelps there, and he's a Cincinnati kid, so
there's safeties.
There you go.
Yeah, don't really love any of those.
What else you want to look
at? D tackle, just because we didn't pick up any.
Cameron Young.
Yeah, not loving any of those. Yeah, I say we go. Who is the edge?
Edge. There.
Lonnie Phelps. Yeah, just he's from like Cincinnati, so I could see him coming to like the local pro day the Bengals put on and play. He played in the Senior Bowl and
Whoa. Time out. I hate Kansas. They screw me over. I'm not taking a Kansas Jayhawk. No, don't do it.
All right, we're taking Kansas Jayhawk. There you go.
Yeah. Also, Jerome, I wish DJ Dell was even decent because I would so obviously want a DJ Dell jersey. But he sucks.
You want anything with Dell on it. All right, this is round 7. You want to look at punters?
Hey, Stranger wants a punter. Let's get him a punter. Let's get Stranger a punter. You guys know I like Behringer, but
where the hell are the punters at?
Special teams. ST.
Thank you, dumbass.
Let's go Moody.
The kicker. He's a good kicker, but you're gonna.
We have a kicker. We have a punter.
You getting rid of money?
There's your boy.
Turk's on there too. Like it's either. I mean, it's Turk or Behringer, and
I'm Behringer. That dude can punt the shit out of the ball.
Yeah.
I'm good with it. If everybody else is good with it,
all right, we'll go with Behringer. There we go.
Don't you want another mock draft this week?
Woo!
We've done 43 mock drafts this week.
Exactly. All right. We got a B+. We got an F on Tucker Kraft.
An F?
A D+ for Wiley in the 5th round? That's bull crap.
These motherfuckers hate tight ends. Didn't we get a D for Mayer in the first round the other day, too?
No, we got a C. We got a C for the first for Mayer in the first round.
These motherfuckers hate tight ends.
God damn it.
They must like loose ends. Fucking.
Oh, God.
Boom,
boom, boom.
Well, so we got DeJuan Jones. We got our right tackle. We got our
right
tight
tackle,
end.
and we got
some corner depth. Roshan Johnson. Boom. Put him in there. Rotated running back. Josh Wiley. He's, as of right now, he'd be tight end number 2. Lonnie Phelps. Develop him. See what he can be at edge. And we got our starting punter, Bryce Behringer.
Woo! We didn't get a running back. I thought we did. We didn't take a running back, did we?
We'll put Jones in at running back.
Oh, yeah, we did. Johnson. Never mind. My bad.
Oh, you scared me there, Strawberry.
Yeah, we did. We took Johnson. My bad.
F for Tucker Kraft. I mean, whatever.
I cannot believe that.
They probably don't have him rated as high. Like, I have him up there with Laporta. Him and Laporta, like very similar rate. Different players, but similar ranking.
No, Dean, the punt god has not signed with anybody, but I don't think the Bengals are even going to touch him.
I don't think anyone will. There's enough out there stuff about him that whether he was cleared or not.
Right.
No.
Everybody's talking about Zeke and a bad thing to the locker room. I don't think we're going to put him in there.
Yeah. All right. Well, not a bad little mock draft there.
Oh.
I think we did pretty good. Hey, come on. High five. Come on. Give me. Yeah. There we go. That was horrible.
Take your shirt off. Twist around your head. Spin it like a helicopter. North Carolina. Mountain raise up.
What?
Never heard that Petey Pablo song?
Not like that. Not that version of it.
Not in a Fat Albert voice.
Hey.
I'm right here for North Carolina. I'm on a razor.
Mabba name is Mabba. You guys remember Mabba?
I think I was going into a full-blown, what's that guy? What a wonder. Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
Take your shirt off. Twist it around your
head.
head.
Greg take his shirt off.
Spinning like a helicopter.
Greg, what is the bat? Is that an autographed bat or anything?
No. It says Little Sluggers. My brother-in-law gave it to me. It says Babe Ruth.
To myself, what a wonderful bat. We're not doing that.
No, I don't know what we're doing.
Dude, I cannot wait. You have got to come on the show. We're talking to Coach Minnick. You have got to come on. Yes.
Yeah, do it, Dave.
Yes.
I need 10 yeses from the chat.
Come on, 10.
Yes, get the 10.
Come on, give me 10. Come on, chat. Give me 10. No, what?
There's only 9 people watching.
Shit.
No, there's 26.
I'm gonna get on there and say yes. I'm gonna screw it. I'll find this thing. I'm gonna comment on it. Where are we at here? There we go. I'm gonna count here.
I don't want to be. I don't know the guy. I don't want to be rude. I just think
you're not gonna be rude. You won't be rude.
Sample.
You won't be rude.
Dumbest shit I've ever heard.
I know.
We're all dumber having heard that fucking nonsense.
Look, Pork Chop just took care of all of them. He said yes 10 times. So there you go.
That don't count.
It does count.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Come on.
9. One more here, people.
One more. Come on. One more.
See?
One more.
These guys have too much respect for me. They know.
That we got 10. Houday 88 says we got 10.
There you go. I'm going with Jerome. Go, Jerome. Jerome said we got 10. There you go. We got 11 now. You got to do it. Bam, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All right. I'll be on there.
All right.
This is my boy.
Hey, Dale, be nice.
You're part of the
okay, I'll find a better way to word that.
You will. I know you will. You're not
Dale,
stupid.
Don't go on a rage. Don't go on a rager.
You guys know how I feel about Drew Sample.
I know.
Yeah, I do too, but you got to.
I was listening to Locked On Bengals today. I don't listen to him all the time, and now I'm never listening to him again. And they're literally sitting there, and they're talking about, well, they might, at this point, you might sign Drew Sample back. And I'm like,
jeez.
I about drove into a tree. I just thought, I'm so sick of hearing that.
You're okay with Wilcox sending him back.
And that's what I've said.
Yeah.
That's why I said earlier on Twitter. That's after I listened to that, I picked up lunch for me and my aide, and I was listening to that, and I heard that, and I was like, oh man, this fucking sucks. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I went and I tweeted, I said, give me the rope.
Strong debate is good for the show.
Right.
Yeah, but what if you can't help yourself and you say, that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard of?
Well, don't say the dumbest shit you ever heard.
And Dale.
That's rude. I don't want to be rude.
Dale, you saying that's rude. I mean, that's wow.
I know it is, Greg, but sometimes the thoughts are in my head and I don't want to be rude, so I just say nothing. But now I'm going on a show, I can't say nothing.
Well, is there ever something in your head that tells you don't say it or anything?
That makes me want to say it more because I'm going to hear in my head you telling me right now, don't say it. Don't say it like that. And I'm like, well, now I want to say it like that more.
Look into my eyes, Dale. Focus. We got you.
Okay, let's practice. All right, Greg, you're coach, and you're going to give that take that he gave.
So my personal take is I am comparing Michael Mayer to Drew Sample. Dale, wouldn't you agree with me?
You may be the dumbest fucking person of all fucking time. That is the stupidest fucking take I've ever fucking heard in my entire fucking life. What in the fuck is wrong with you? What are you the coach of? The coach of bad takes?
See, we're getting it out now.
We are all dumber having listened to that fucking take.
See, we're getting it out now. That's good. So you just get it all out now.
Get it out, man. Let's do this. Now, Dale, I'm going to come at you again with something else. Dale, I have more experience than you because I'm a coach and all that, doing players. What experience do you have?
Wait.
Did you say you were doing players?
I was going to say it. You damn it. What kind of coach are you that was doing players? I was going to say it. He jumped his back.
Kristen I forgot she gets home earlier on Fridays. So she's heard me yelling. We're doing a practice
okay?
for.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm never okay.
He's just talking about doing players. Don't worry about it.
So we're doing a practice because it's Coach Minute guy. He compared Michael Mayer, the best tight end in the draft, to Drew Sample. Okay. And I was like, that's the dumbest fucking thing. And I'm like trying to practice not fucking being so rude about it. And I think I got most of it out of my system. That was yelling. And then Greg followed up with, I have more experience. I'm a coach who's been doing players. So we're like, what? You've been doing players? And that's why he was out of his chair. So you're caught up now.
And Dale beat me to the punch. Damn it.
Marissa, I just
still online.
So sorry, wait, Marissa.
Because, they start at 3:30. It's almost 5 o'clock.
That's what we do, Marissa. It's like every day. This is every day.
Oh, we gotta be on another show in about a half hour.
What you gotta do there?
Help Dad with the payment.
Yeah. Well, I want to do Jeff's show because I got 10 yeses on here.
Yeah,
I'm going to be nice, though. I'm going to be nice to this.
Nice. Tell all those people that said yes in the chat that they're dead to me.
All the people that said yes are dead to her.
Oh, wait. I said yes. That's not nice at all.
She said, I'm just repeating what she said.
Dale, in all seriousness, I trust your knowledge over a lot of others, just so you know, bud.
Oh, I always thought he was pretty knowledgeable, and he still is. I just disagree with that.
I want to know why he doesn't like Michael Mayer. I really do.
Here's the thing. I don't mind people disagreeing with me or,
right.
And they probably are smarter and know more than me. But I just saw that and I was like, whoa, come on now. Drew Sample's a 6th-round pick coming out.
Dale, that's trying to get attention right there. That's someone trying to get it. I shouldn't say that. That's just, come on.
We do that every day. We do a show at 3:30 every day. We're always trying to get attention.
Well, yeah, but see, I just don't. I mean, look, everybody has the right to their own opinion, but I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not going to say something that I don't believe. But, I mean, I think he believes that. That's the thing.
Yeah. I don't think he doesn't believe it. I think
I don't think he was just saying it as a hot take.
Yeah.
I think he was saying, but I think he's such a much more proven pass catcher in college than Drew. Drew Sample didn't catch any passes. And then in the NFL, on top of it, he wasn't able to block. And, Michael Mayer's been able to block and catch passes. He's the best contested pass catcher in the draft. That's just I don't know how you can compare Drew Sample to that, who can't catch a fucking cold, fucking naked in a snowstorm.
Yeah, I know Chop Vision. I saw
you falling out of the chair.
I got to see this. Oh my god!
But I did feel better after that practice.
Well, good. That's what we're here for. We're here for you, Dale.
Hey, I'm not. You guys know I go out of my way to avoid arguing with people. I think it's silly. I don't want to do it. Dude, that's why I rather do things than argue if I disagree. I'll agree with something. Somebody's like, "Well, I disagree, and I think this, and this." I'm like, "Okay, that's your point," and I move on. Because I'm like, that's the truth. It's fine. Everyone has different opinions.
Are you okay, Greg?
No, I was sneezing. Is that all right with you?
I thought you're puking.
Yeah, but that face you made after.
Yeah.
Well, I was getting ready to sneeze again, but then it wasn't coming. Man, what's wrong with you, Strawberry? Haven't you ever seen someone sneeze before?
Not like that. No.
Man, I was sneezing. I was getting ready for one to happen.
So talk about Twitter.
Yeah, that's going, stranger.
What?
Sample catch COVID on a cruise ship.
So I've gotten roasted on my I wouldn't say it's take. I just put it out there.
Paul, good looking out. It is leaning. Your tower looks like it's leaning from here.
Uh-oh. Did you drink all those?
Yeah, for the
wait. Before we go on the subject, did you find Jackpot Joey beer anywhere right now?
Nah, they're not making it right now.
Why not?
Out of season.
Oh.
Now this Tom, which he's been hopping in, which I love that, man. I don't do it, but I respect when people do it, and they give me the information from the dark side, and so they have a top 30 visit with him scheduled, and was out to dinner. Yeah, and at the pro day, they've been connected to him a lot through this process, and I've mentioned them a lot.
We think that the Steelers are going to draft him before we get to him.
Well, remember the same thing I said that in our group chat, but they did the same thing with Desmond Ridder. Remember, Strawberry? We thought they were going to take Desmond. They took him out to dinner and all that.
Right. True.
Yeah, this is the season of dinners and speculation and visits and
I wish they take
misdirection.
I wish they take us out to dinner. Why don't they?
I know. Yeah, dinner.
We don't have an ounce of fucking talent.
Yeah, we do this every day. We have a lot of talent, just not football talent. like physical football talent. Yeah.
But what was it? Oh shit! What was I going to say?
I have no idea.
Oh, I think they need a left tackle more than anything. Is the only thing. I just don't know if one will be there, and maybe they like Anton Harrison if Skoronski, who maybe could play left tackle. Paris Johnson
Harrison
and Broderick
can.
Jones are gone. Those two. Those are the top two pure left tackles is Paris Johnson and Broderick Jones.
Well, Anton Harrison, if he's there, I think they take him.
But the Steelers could even trade up for one of those guys. They got that Bears pick for freaking Claypool at the top of the freaking second. Such a ridiculous pick to get.
The top 3 receiver, remember? Or whatever the hell he said he was.
Yeah, and which that kind of goes to my point of the left tackle. I bet they were one of the teams that would have played Brown at left tackle.
Well, from what I heard, it was between us and the Steelers, and he chose us.
Yeah, and the Jets the other team that was at least mentioned.
Was the Jets, yeah.
But you know why he chose us, right?
Jackpot Joey.
Jackpot Joey.
He said in a podcast, he's like, "Yeah, I joined the dark side from the Chiefs and all that." I thought that was really cool.
I agree, Fiji, man. The freaking Bears, that freaking Claypool trade, so stupid.
Yeah,
all right, well, Jeff, I know you got to get prepared for your show. I do want to say we'll be back Bengals Brews at 8:00 with the Goodberry Brothers.
Yep.
And this one, Joe and Derek's going to show up.
I know. I'm shocked. They're actually on the channel.
Well, they're supposed to show up.
Yeah.
I don't want to,
I heard you might have another special guest co-host.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, man.
Show up, maybe. Sometimes.
I thought you were taking your wife out to dinner, but.
Well, I am. You guys will be on for a while. I might show up later.
All right.
You never know. We'll see.
And then Gregor, what you got? Next episode of Rally on Monday?
We have a show coming on Monday, and we have I believe we have a special guest ourselves coming up on Monday. I have to confirm that, but yeah, we're always on Mondays at 7:00. Sometimes we do a surprise show here and there, but yeah, we have some guests coming up though.
Poor Chop, I don't know if we're gonna have time to do.
Yeah, we ain't got time tonight, bro. Maybe you can't do it tomorrow night.
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow night.
Well, I said I think Chop works tomorrow night. So
that's right.
I don't think he can do it tomorrow night.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll take this week. Well, we were going to take last week off, and I kind of changed that. So you never know.
Yeah. Well, if you're going out to eat, and then if I'm jumping on your show, and then got another show at 8, I might get to spend a half an hour with my wife. I hope that's enough.
Yeah. I mean,
she was not happy about all of this, but hey. Whatever. I said if I got 10 yeses, it's my own fault. I do this to myself.
Dale, you did that to yourself, bud.
I should have said 20.
We were on for 7 hours yesterday. Like literally.
And we're doing it again today. So
there you go.
My boy Blue. My boy Blue.
All right, Jeff. So you've got Coach Minnick on at 5:30.
Yep. It's gonna be fun.
And what are we going to talk about?
Well, apparently he has this take that Michael Mayer.
What else are we talking? Are we talking about anything else? Or are you just going to literally lead off with this?
Oh no, we'll lead off with that, and then we'll see what happens.
I don't want to be mean, dude. I don't want it's
gonna be fun. You know me. I don't have a script. Who knows what I'll say? We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I saw that too. Terrell Edmonds to the Eagles from the Steelers.
Yeah.
So good little move. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody in the chat. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Spread the word. Subscribe to Rally. Subscribe to Bengals Talk with Strawberry Ice. And subscribe to Bengals and Brews. We appreciate it. You guys are what keeps us going when I'm half asleep right now.
Yeah. Like I say, if none of you guys watched, then we'll be talking to ourselves. So we appreciate you. And we love the interaction, Love the interaction. We try to.
You guys are great, man. Chat's always great. It's the biggest part of this show, in my opinion.
Yes, exactly.
So appreciate y'all. All love. Guess I'll see you around 5:30 or 5:45 because Jeff's 15-minute intro. But
most interactive podcast right now. The second most interactive podcast is coming up 5:30.
There you go.
Who dey, guys?
Who dey?
Who dey, baby? Let's go! It's time! Cincinnati, we gon' rise and up. In the jungle we unite and tripping orange and black and white. Full day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Now who gotta move rockin' on? Now who wanna move crossing on? Now who wanna move out on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em. Yeah, we fought 'em.